overwhelmed by the constant hum and hurried pace of city life. A young man named Haris awoke one morning with a quiet but firm resolution. He gathered only his most essential belongings, his heart carrying a single, powerful dream: to build a home with his own hands, a sanctuary nestled in the embrace of nature. With his vision guiding him, he turned his back on the concrete jungle and walked towards the distant mountains. 4 days, Haris journeyed on foot, the landscape transforming around him. Towering peaks pierced the sky, their sheer scale a humbling sight. A crisp, cold wind brushed against his face, carrying the scent of pine and earth. Clear streams murmured alongside his path, their songs a constant companion, while the ancient forests whispered secrets in the silence. He was alone, but not lonely, surrounded by a world that felt more alive than the city he had left behind. Finally, his travels brought him to a secluded mountain valley, a place untouched by the modern world. There were no roads, no houses, no signs of human life. Whose raw, powerful beauty of stone, trees, and an endless expanse of sky. Standing in the middle of this pristine wilderness, Haris knew he had found his destination. This was where he would stay. This was where he would build his home. An unconventional idea took root in his mind. Instead of building a structure on the land, he would become part of the mountain itself. He decided to carve his dwelling directly into the rock. His first task, however, was survival. He constructed a small, simple wooden shelter, a temporary refuge against the cold mountain nights. It was a humble beginning, a base from which his true work would commence. Every morning, long before the sun crested the peaks, Haris would rise, pick up his tools, and face the stone wall. The work was slow and grueling. He began digging into the rock, his resolve as hard as the material he was shaping. Stone by stone, inch by inch, he chipped away. Day after day, the rhythmic sound of his tools echoed through the valley. The physical toll was immense. His hands, unaccustomed to such relentless labor, bled and blistered. His body ached with a fatigue that seemed to seep into his very bones. Yet, with every swing of his pickaxe, his determination only grew stronger. He was not just breaking stone. He was breaking free from his old life, shaping a new existence with every fragment he cleared. Weeks melted into months. The small indentation he had started slowly deepened, transforming from a tunnel into a recognizable room. The mountain was yielding to his persistence. Encouraged by his progress, Haris began to meticulously carve more space from the heart of the stone. He envisioned a home that was both functional and harmonious with its surroundings. One room was designated for sleeping, a cozy and secure cavern to rest after a long day's work. Another was designed for cooking and warmth, with a hearth that would become the heart of his home. And then there was his favorite room, a space carved near a natural opening in the rock. Through this window, sunlight streamed in, illuminating the interior and offering a breathtaking, panoramic view of the valley below. He became a craftsman of necessity and ingenuity. Shelves for his few possessions were not added but revealed, shaped directly from the living stone of the walls. He felled a sturdy tree and crafted a strong wooden door, a solid barrier between his home and the wild elements. He even engineered a simple yet effective channel to collect and guide fresh mountain water directly to his dwelling. A constant supply of life from the peaks above. His connection with nature deepened when the rains came, and thick clouds wrapped around the mountain peaks like a soft, gray blanket. Haris was safe and snug inside his stone home. He would light a small fire in the hearth, the flames dancing and casting warm shadows on the rock walls. He would brew tea, the steam mingling with the scent of wood smoke, and listen to the primal, soothing rhythm of the rain drumming against the mountain. Season by season, his remarkable home took its final shape. It was a testament to patience, effort, and an unwavering belief in his vision. It was not a luxurious house. There was no electricity to power modern conveniences, no internet to connect him to the outside world, but it was rich in things the city could never offer. It was filled with the quiet satisfaction of self-reliance, the deep peace of solitude, and the profound beauty of a life lived in harmony with the earth. One evening, as the day's work was done, Haris climbed to a ridge overlooking his valley. He stood there, watching as the sun began its slow descent. The mountain was silent, painting the sky in brilliant, fiery shades of red, orange, and gold. Below him, the valley rested in a deep, tranquil silence, bathed in the soft, fading light. A gentle smile touched his lips, and he whispered to the wind, his voice filled with quiet conviction. When a person truly believes in himself, even mountains make a way. And there, deep in the mountains, inside the home he had carved with his own hands, Haris found what he had been searching for all along. He had left the city seeking quiet, but he had found something far more profound. He had found himself. He had found peace. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that celebrates the human spirit and the beauty of our world. We'll see you in the next one.